Hey guys, my birthday wish. So if you're here watching this video, then you're gonna find out what my birthday wish is. Today is my 24th birthday, and my only birthday wish, if I could have just one, and it has to be a good one that actually means something to me and to the world actually, would be to be a part of the global transformation in human consciousness. So if you don't know me and you're watching this video, then I'm going to tell you a little story about myself. And I'm going to share with you how grateful I am for everything that's happened in my life in the last year. So 1 year ago today, I got a gratitude journal for my birthday. The first ever journal that I've ever gotten, and actually it changed my life. So the very first thing that I wrote on that page was that I have a new motto, and that motto is to be 23 and free. Little did I know the capacity that writing stuff down with the purpose of intent behind it and emotional feeling behind it and vision actually has on the reality that we perceive that's right in front of us, and how it can actually change and transform life itself. So let me first explain transformation. The definition, if you look up transformation on Google, is a dramatic change in form or appearance. There's also other technical terms, but I saw in a documentary once, Discovered the Gift, actually a really good documentary, I recommend it. They said transformation is to transcend the limitations only opposed in form. So form, like physical matter, what we see out here in reality, how we perceive it to be, and then there's the word consciousness. So what is consciousness? It's not like, you know, some of you might think, well, we're all conscious, we're all aware right now. It's not like we're laying in a hospital bed unconscious. But the fact of the matter is, most of us are not conscious to how we create our reality, and how everything out here is just a matter of perception, and it's not really real. It's just what we perceive it to be. Everything's vibration, really. Everything is a form of light energy. And when we focus on positive light energy, we are radiant beings. But the more that our earth and our planet and our lives focus on negative energy, then we absorb that energy and we take it in, and it becomes something very suppressing and depressing. And that's why our planet's going through this global hardship right now. It's because most of us don't even know what consciousness really is. So let me tell you my story. So 1 year ago today, I decided that instead of working 2 minimum wage jobs that were wasting my time, not fulfilling me and my life purpose, I wanted to be walking on the beaches of the world, feeling free, living it up, and totally enjoying my life, feeling abundant, feeling prosperous, living in wealth and health and peace of mind. And so when I started visualizing that every day, I actually attracted, through the law of attraction, a circumstance in which I could go to the beach of Miami. And as a matter of fact, in 1 week's time, I had to find money to go. I worked 2 minimum wage jobs. I saved every penny that I had. I was stressed out, frustrated, overwhelmed, living the rat race, living weekend to weekend, not knowing what I was going to do with my life. I didn't even know who I was, really. And when I started visualizing the life that I wanted, because I started finding myself worthy of more, then the universe granted me my wish. So what happened was, I had 1 week to come up with money to go to Miami with my sister and her boyfriend. In 4 days, I ended up manifesting $1,300. I had asked for $1,000. Somehow I ended up manifesting $1,300. Well, I go to Miami and I find out my true inner power through the law of attraction, through the universal laws, and being in alignment with them. The thing is, most of us are not in alignment. So we don't even know, we aren't even aware or conscious of our true capabilities. So after that experience, that time there in Miami of manifesting one thing after another, like it was just a hot knife cutting through butter, anything that I spoke, because I was feeling so good, I was vibrating at a resonancy that I was able to pull in matter like that. And it became very apparent that my life was worth more than 2 minimum wage jobs, that my life was worth more than sitting and dreaming in a box in this coffee stand that I was working at, driving around for $8 an hour for another job. And I immediately went home, quit both my jobs, because I knew that my life purpose and my destiny was waiting for me on the other side of faith. So I took a big leap of faith, and fear set in, doubt set in, disbelief kind of set in a little bit. But then right away, I immediately knew my true potential. So what I did is I wrote down the man that I wanted to be with. I was single at the time. And I wrote down the life that I wanted. And I wanted to travel. And I wanted to be with this perfect man that I wrote down on this piece of paper. 2 weeks later, after quitting my jobs, this man comes into my life. And I end up selling everything I own back in Idaho. I moved to a different state. Him and I end up building a company together. We end up traveling around the United States. This is my backyard now. We moved from a 1,000 square foot apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, to this 4,000 square foot mountain home. And we did it all with the powers that are innately within us. And most of us don't even know it. So the transformation of consciousness around the planet, I want all of us to realize that we all have choice. And that choice is that we can choose to live in fear, or we can choose to live in love. So my birthday wish, you guys, if I could have one wish, it's a global transformation. And my new motto for this year, last year was 23 and free. My new motto for this year is, I expect to explore my divine life mission now. So let's start asking ourselves deeper questions that actually have meaning and purpose and potential to grow and expansion within ourselves. You guys, you are worth so much more than we have been taught to believe. In society, in our schools, in our education system, in the government, within the military. You know, instead of putting all of our energy into war to try to fight against love, why don't we just settle into the fact that we are love and we are high vibratory beings naturally, and that if we allow war to slip away because it doesn't mean anything, then we can truly live in the essence of what we are meant to live in. So you guys, I just want all of us to understand our true capability and what we are really meant for. I love you all and hope you have an amazing 2015. It's almost a new year. So let's go out, let's celebrate, let's enjoy our lives, and let's make the right choices and believe in the best possibilities, because you are worth it, I am worth it, and the world is worth it. Let's save our planet, guys. Love y'all.